When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Absolutely love that. That was the Declaration of Independence, ladies and gentlemen. That was written by a very, very great man, very controversial man, in Thomas Jefferson, and written by a man that went against the grain of our country. He was very, very afraid of monarchs and kings and one ruler and centralized government. And he fought against it all the way up until the point where he became president and he had the power in his hand. And fortunately or unfortunately, however you look at it, I look at it as fortunate. Um, he did the Louisiana Purchase. And that's where I think Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, our President Trump, should also do. I think we should have did the Greenland Purchase, Canada Purchase, Mexico Purchase. But I'll get into that in a little bit. And he bypassed Congress. And again, it's going to be controversial. But, with the Green New Scam and all these basically treacherous, traitorous Democrats, especially Gavin, the American Psycho Newsom, that are going against what we stand for. And I'm not going to hold my tongue anymore. about these people. I'm really not. I'm really not. I always try to do my best, no matter what I'm doing. But I'm really gonna try to do my best to give these people my worst, because these people are our enemies. The Democrat Party, in its form today, is our enemy. And I'm not threatening anybody with violence or anything like that. But as far as verbally, I am going to do my best to give them my worst. And my worst is to call them out. The worst thing you can do to a Democrat is tell the truth, because they can't stand the truth. They can't handle the truth. They hate the truth. They hate facts. They hate logic. And they hate accountability and responsibility. And just like the monetary system that we're in today, the slavery system, um, we're here to break our chains from that. And people that are not enslaved in the mind, we can wake them up to this new monetary system. But the people that are enslaved in the mind, meaning people that watch CNN, MSNBC, uh, BS Now, nothing but crap, and all this other stuff, it's going to be very hard to wake those people up, because they're slaves. But the people that are free from the lies and free from their mind, of the clutterness of the lies, we can get them onto this monetary system. So again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people, because you guys are all the above. You guys are great, you guys are free, and you guys are strong, and you guys are Bitcoiners. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to stand alongside with me, to fight along with me against the evilness and the tyranny of our country that's going on today. And I got to tell you, man, we got a lot of work to do, but we'll do it together with strength, community, love, and compassion to fight against this evilness and the tyranny of the money printer. What is up, guys? It is Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 933,283. 283. TikTok, next block. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's make some acknowledgement. Let's see who's here today. Jay Remmer says, don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Jay Remmer. I appreciate you, bro. Really appreciate you, man. How are you today, my boy? It's good to see you, brother. And I think it was you. I seen you in the Signal group winning some money at the casino, man. Be careful at those casinos, brother. Be careful. I know you know what you're doing, but I just want you to be careful, man. I ain't got to tell you that. You already know. And remember to stack XRP. LOL. Yes. Good evening, Jerry and friends. How you doing, Ginger? Good to see you, my boy. How are you and how the wife, man? Great to see you. Another patriot. A Canadian that I wish that he was part of our union in America. I wish Canada was part of our union. I swear to God, I do. Peacefully, of course. And I really think we should have took Greenland, man. All this pussyfooting around. I think we should have made offer, Denmark or whoever, some people in the EU, a deal for Greenland. If they didn't want to take it, wanted to give it, then we should have just took it, just like that. And it wouldn't have took much. You know what I mean? And we would have gave them a much better life, because we need Greenland. But now we're pussyfooting around, and now we're giving them this and that. And then Canada now is in bed with our enemy, with China. And that's just not going to work out good. I'm not happy about this new car deal, man. This electric vehicle deal. I think Trump might have dropped the ball with that. And also with Mexico. Because, again, he wants to talk about the Monroe Doctrine. I don't think he's doing well. I think he's focusing on secondary and third levels of the Monroe Doctrine. I think he should focus more on our borders in Canada and Mexico, respectfully. But that's just me. And again, the reason why I always bring up Thomas Jefferson is because he bypassed Congress. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to do that. Good evening, everyone. How you doing, Lawrence Stern? Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Good to see you, sir. Lawrence Stern is in the house. Good to have you, man. Hello, everyone, and Jerry. How you doing, Folsom Huddle? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Anybody else in California? Yeah, we got a few Californians, man. There's not too many people in here. Let's see who's in the Zap stream here. Trying to update it. We got one on the Zapstream. This thing will not update though. Has anybody sent any messages from Zapstream? I can't tell. We got one over at Zapstream and 3 here. Good to see you, Falsum Huddle. Jerry, hoping your dual streaming goes better tonight. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Lauren. I really do, man. Let's see what's going on with Primal. Let's see if that's working yet. Says we're live here. I don't know if Primal's working, man. I don't think so. Can't get Primal to work, but we're gonna do this, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna do this. Hold on. And yeah, so I don't know. Still trying to figure this stuff out, man. Bitcoiners still in pursuit of true freedom. That's right, Falsum Huddle. While others fight, we have a path. That's right, brother. You've been here before, right? That was a good value. I think only like 12 million at that time. At the time. What are we talking about here, brother? Happy Hump Day, JLFM. Hey, Grasshopper. How are you, man? Good to see you, as always, of course. Grasshopper. Good to see you, fine lady. Grasshopper, hello. Hey, Lauren. Oh boy, I hate to waste any money anymore. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. How are you tonight? I'm sorry, I'm lost on what you're saying. Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana Purchase. Okay, I just confirmed it was 15 million for all of that land. Yes, it was, and I believe that was what year was that? Folsom, wasn't that 18? Was that 1803? I think somewhere around there. That big picture of your face you showed on the screen is a face only a mother could love. Huh? Which one now? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah, well, my mom loves me. You know what I mean? She does, man. I appreciate that. The trolls in the house. Yes, 1803. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well, man. We're just chilling. Davos is going crazy. Davos, Switzerland, and people are loving life, man. You know, Gavin, the American Psycho Newsom. This guy is uh, a bottom feeder in the political realm. He really is. That guy is just he's just the worst, man. He's the worst. Jenny sends in a big zap. The troll, and she says, "Shut up, troll boy." She sends in 1,234 sats. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that very much. We missed you yesterday, Jenny. Thank you, Jen. It's very, very kind of you, man. But yeah, we're not going to be here too long unless more people come in here. But I don't know where the backpackers are. I hope they're okay. But anyways, guys, yeah. So right now, Bitcoin's under 90,000, 90K. But that's not the important part. You guys know what the important part is. For one cuck buck, you can get yourself 1,116 satoshis, and yes, I said it, for $1. 7.2 million for Alaska, 2 cents per acre, like buying Bitcoin for under 100K. Exactly, Folsom. Folsom, what was your? Did you have another name? And would you like me to put you on the wheel, sir? And do I have you in my book? Because they changed the names out, and you might be somebody else. And I just don't know it yet. You know what I mean? Let me know if you're on Zapstream, guys. So I'm not seeing any, unless I pull up another one. I'm not seeing any messages. Somebody send me a message on Zapstream. Make sure it's working. Please and thank you. How's it going? What's up, my man? Dean, how are you, sir? Good to see you, Dean. Dean Enos. Good to see you, man. There's Dean. Hello. I have had this name since 2019, but have been here before. Okay. Folsom Huddle. Would you like me to put you on the wheel, sir? And I need your address. I need your address, please. So I can pay you if you like. Is Jen the one that has a dog as her profile pic? Well, I don't know if the pic was her or a dog. It's hard to tell. Sheesh, Jenny. Jenny, you hear him talking about you? Better leave Jenny alone. Better leave Jenny alone, the troll. But I am good, but still will be here. Okay. Well, I appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're getting it, man. Troll boy is right for once. The dog is cuter. Yeah. She got that OKC up there. I know you happy about OKC. Are they the best team in the league right now? They're gonna go back to back, Jenny? Or what? I don't know. It's weird. The NBA championship is not what it used to be. You know what I mean? It's not what it used to be. Let's see. You guys okay? Thunder up, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, man. Obviously, Trump is in Davos, Switzerland, where it's cold. It's cold out there. Minnesota leaders are under fire in Congress right now. Good morning, team. Hey, Matt. Matt, the author, is here. He's in the house. Make sure you guys go check out Matt, the author. Still waiting on my book. Here's a link to it. You can buy it on Amazon. Oh, the wrong one. Sorry. Wrong wrong link. Hold on one second. Belay that laugh. Belay my laughs. All right, now this one. Let me erase that other one. Matt, good to see you, man. How are you, sir? Make sure to check out Matt's book, Simple Bitcoin Savings. I would tell you I read it, but I have not. But I heard it's got some really good reviews. So, Matt, appreciate you, brother, for being here, man. Really do. Thank you, Matt, for your contributions. Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt's the man. Matt is the man. Across 110th Street. We're only going to be here for a little while, guys. I got some things I got to do. Thank you, Matt. Matt sends in a huge donation of 369 sats. Thank you. Jenny sends in another 1,234. Did you send that from Jenny? Did you send that from Zapstream? Let me see. Dashboard. Yeah, nothing's working on this thing, man. I can't see the messages on here. Read it and learned from it too. Okay, good. Got a reviewer. Thank you, Jenny. If that was you again with the 1234 from Primal. Was that you coming up from Jenny? Did you send that from Zapstream? Because I can't see it. It's not freaking showing on my end. Freaking sucks. Across 110th Street. It's not showing up. But anyways, guys, Bitcoin is stabilizing. Primal is working. Thank you. Yes, I could see it. Okay. But it's not showing up on my end. I can't see the freaking the things, man. Things you got to do, aka buffets are half off after 5. Huh. Not really, sir. But I wasn't gonna go on, but since the Zap stream is not working right now, and really there's not too many people here, I think I'm gonna have to close it down, guys. To be honest with you, because I do got a few things to do. I appreciate the zaps though, Jenny. I really do. Um, but there's not, not really, what's name came? How would you know, troll? Yeah. And the Zap stream is just not working, man. And I have to pay for that to be on. So, but don't mean to disappoint anybody. Sorry about that, guys. I had to put one up, but I do have a few things to do. And again, I'm not just going to sit here if there's, I like to have like double digit people here and stuff like that. And there's not really a lot going on right now. So, I'm going to sign out here, guys. I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. Um, but I'm going to move on to some other things today. And again, I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I don't want my time wasted. You know what I mean? So again, Jenny, if I'm disappointing you, I'm sorry. I really appreciate the donations. I really do, man. You know that helps. But I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll try this again tomorrow. You know what I mean? No problem, Laura. So we'll try this again tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys. Thank you.